everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I am Captain Logan.
And I'm Jason!
And I'm DJ.
And there's DJ. No, DJ, scream your name like a crazy person.
No, I don't want to pop my microphone.
And I'm not DJ! I'm Captain Logan! Tonight we're doing something special. That's probably the right word for this.
Unique.
Tonight we're doing something very different. We are finished with season 2, so we're not doing regular episodes tonight. We will be back to regular Power Rangers episodes as far as the live streams go. I want to say by next Friday or possibly the following Monday. I know we have another couple of extra things to do. Next, again, this is for everybody watching live in the moment right now, not the days posting later. But next Wednesday we'll be doing the movie, and then that Friday we'll either get to season 3 or we'll be doing some other extra things. So DJ and I just have to figure out what order we want to do stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's what's going on. So we are going to do a couple of extra things tonight, and the first of them is the Power Rangers World Tour, the stage show that was shot, I guess, during 2 or right after 2. I'm not sure when this was made.
Yeah, it's got to be sometime. It's got a lot of season 2 stuff, so I'm assuming somewhere around there after the big the original 6 split up. Yeah,
well, and Zed's in it. Like, it's possible that it was shot after, or that it was made. I say shot, I guess. This was, again, it's a world tour, so it's like the Ninja Turtles coming out of Shell's tour, and there's one that was filmed, but they did it several times, and so this is the one that was actually on a VHS tape. I didn't have this. I've never seen this. I know a couple things about it because I skipped around a little bit when you told me we were going to do this, because DJ suggested this, and I was like, I didn't even know about this. So I skipped around and I sampled it. I looked at some bits and pieces, so I know kind of what it looks like, but I've not sat through it. And it looks long. So we're gonna spend an hour and 10 minutes on this. This is gonna be a lot like the Coming Out of Their Shells tour, I'm sure. Hopefully the music's better. Is there music?
I don't know. Alpha might have a song. I can't
remember. The Power Rangers sing in this?
I skimmed through it. I haven't watched it, so this will be...
Oh, okay. So you also haven't sat through this?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, Jason, do you remember the Ninja Turtles Coming Out of Their Shells tour? When I sat down with my entire family and watched that, believe it or not, when I did the rewind. Sarah wanted to see it for whatever reason. I think she had nostalgia for it. And so anyway, I thought maybe if you'd seen that, you would have a sense of what we're doing. But basically, the idea is there were actors in costumes that went around the world and pretended to be the Power Rangers, and they did a pre-recorded or a stage show with a bunch of pre-recorded dialogue where they run around and pretend like they're saying things that they're not actually saying. That's just being spoken by a radio, basically. Oh. And that's what it was. And so you as a kid would go to the show and feel like you're actually seeing the Power Rangers in person. That's kind of the idea. So we're going to see a filmed version of that. And I feel like, DJ, this is going to be a lot more for my kid than for us.
Yeah, I'm glad he's here on this one. This will be fun.
I am too, because I'm thinking he will enjoy this more than we will. But anyway, if you're watching live and you really want to watch this with us, click on the link in the description, and you can see the Rabbit Room, which will let you broadcast or let you see exactly what we're broadcasting. I get the feeling that this will probably be the first time this has ever been gotten a commentary on YouTube or been broadcast in a Rabbit Room, DJ.
2 birds, 1 stone. So
we have the distinction of that. And we've got a couple of folks that are live with us right now. Not a lot of people showing up for this one. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, so this is going to be completely blind. None of us have seen this before. So you'll either hear us say a lot more than normal or a lot less than normal. I'm not sure how this will work out, DJ. Anyway, any other preamble that you need to do before we get started?
No, well, I'm going to say a lot less than normal, which is nothing, because I have never seen this.
Anyway, I'm sorry. What were you saying, DJ?
Let's just jump into it.
All right, here we go. Everybody, please press play. Once again, if you're oh, I should mention, if you're watching this after the fact, if you're watching this on the day, the link to the show, to the world tour, will be in the description, and you can click on that and watch it along with us, because this is on YouTube, and so everybody can watch it. And that's how we're streaming it. Here we go. Everybody, please press play.
Grab your VHS tape that you all have.
Right, yeah, sure. This one I didn't see on VHS tape on VHS when I was a kid. I never noticed
Is
it.
there DVD?
I've never seen it.
I would be very surprised. Well, this wouldn't have its own DVD, Jason, but I guess it could be a special feature on a box set.
They didn't put it in this box set. Funnily enough, I mean,
I'm a little surprised by that, actually. Wait, is it there?
I'm wrong. Power Rangers World Tour. You're not going to see it right there. There it is.
There it is. They put it on there. I wish I
Rangers.
had that because it would probably be in better quality than what we're going to be watching.
Yeah, but when we have to rip it or something to do the rabbit run.
That's true. Yeah, we're a little bit limited. But all right, here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. I have a feeling we're going to see and hear a lot of things that we've seen in the show that are just going to be ripped out and put in this.
Oh, here's a preview.
Look, flipping putties.
Okay, this definitely is a home release because they're doing like a whole like intro thing.
Yeah, well, I know it was a home release. I just mean, like, this was clearly ripped off the VHS tape. I'm just saying that if we were watching the DVD, it would be a better transfer.
Yeah, yeah. I can't believe it's on here. I've looked at these. I guess I just skimmed right over that like, I don't know what that is. That's great. But no, I imagine this was crazy at the time, obviously.
Of course, they got to be in front of a dare sign.
Because it's the 90s.
It's huge.
This was probably, obviously, this is going to be best viewed like in a giant crowd with a bunch of kids just screaming their heads off.
7 Up presents.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool Spot presents the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
There's a team up they missed. Missed opportunity.
Zordon, never say it's too quiet. Otherwise, you end up with a crappy stage show where horrible things happen to the people watching.
This is cool that we got these actors to do some original footage.
It's cool we got these amazing production values where they're just showing us footage we've seen before. Inevitably, that we've all seen before because we've done commentaries on every episode.
Yes.
For the first few seasons. Jeffrey says, dare to drink 7 Up. It's what the cool kids are doing. And now police sirens.
Ooh, look at that outer glow on the text. Ooh, that's harsh.
Well, they didn't get the normal news guy from Power Rangers.
He didn't reprise his role.
He doesn't have the N64 logo next to his head. What is with this siren?
This is going to be canon. This is in our canon from now on. Whatever happens in here, 100% canon.
What happens in this happened?
A meteor, apparently.
Well, it's unfortunate that they didn't have any stock footage of a meteor because whatever they're doing right now looks. It's pyrotechnics and stuff. Okay, that's fun.
I wonder where this was held. Like what city?
Thomas asks if people even drink 7 Up anymore. I do occasionally. And he
do.
says a 7 Up can should be the monster.
See, this is interesting.
That would be
did
amazing.
watch this little bit in the beginning. These aliens are apparently from Zed's homeland.
What?
Yeah, that's why I want this to be.
Zed has a home world?
Like, look at these.
I assume they were just like weird putties. You know what they look like? They look like foot soldiers. They look like
the
Ninja Turtles, the Silver Ninja Turtles foot soldiers that were in the one of the beam up games.
Or are they just from another planet?
They have Z's on them.
Yeah, they have the ZZs. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I figured they would do this where they kind of try to rope in the audience and make them a part of the show. They do that in the Ninja Turtles one too, where these aliens are like, look at all these puny humans.
Oh, here he is.
Ooh, that's cool. Well, I was really worried that Zed would have a different voice or something. But I guess everybody's got their voices in this.
Yeah, I don't know about the Rangers. I guess we'll find out.
Well, at least Zed's got the right voice. At least he's Axelrod.
Yeah, this is
Jeffrey gives us a $2 super chat now for a very special episode of Morphin Mania. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, very special. We have 260 something days, guys. We got to fill.
Special in that we're doing this craziness. Okay, Zed looks hilarious.
He looks like a bobblehead Zed.
Look at this giant neck.
It's not as bad as I would actually expect from a stage show. Like Rita just looks like a lady in a costume.
Yeah, and the colors are all wrong.
Yeah, she's purple. She's like the Ivan Ooze Rita.
Yeah, that's good. I was gonna say she's like Batman on NES.
The putties just look like they're wearing sleeveless turtlenecks.
Jeffrey says they look like they're about to rap about the dangers of bullying. I think that's possible. I think anything possible. But yeah, we immediately saw Darasign, and I was expecting the Power Rangers to be like, "Don't do drugs, kids."
Wait, so this is like the first episode where we just get rid of Rita just to show how powerful Zed is again.
Wow.
Wow, he like put her in a body bag.
I feel like they're trying to make Zed scary, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Goldar has an exposed midriff in this.
Or he got it. His center got ripped off, right? And you just see his guts because it's purple and gross. It's like you see his guts.
Oh, this is cool. It's like a little magic show.
Wow, they're not even sitting her in a dumpster this time.
Is he just gonna like destroy her? That would be hardcore.
He's gonna.
Oh,
is he hanging her? Is she being hanged?
He shrunk her into a little doll again. Wow, they actually watch the show. They know what's up.
Yeah, that's nice. That was weird. Oh, they made her tiny. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah. I can't speak, so I'm just gonna do this.
But yeah, for a minute I thought he was hanging Rita Repulsa.
Man, Squat looks horrifying.
Where he's like Trelane the Squire of Gothos. Well, I mean, like a standard kids stage show, obviously we're stretching everything out and making this take longer than it needs to, but it's kind of cool that it just opens with a scene.
Yeah. And this is yeah, I really hope they put her away soon because I can't deal with her screaming.
This is immediately 10 times better than the Coming Out of Their Shells tour and closer in tone and style to what the show is, but also it also lends itself better to that because it's already people in costumes covering their whole faces.
I like that. Zed just started yelling at
and it's cheesy like one of these things.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Zed just started yelling at the two new aliens to do things. He was like, stand out here and watch the gate while I do this. Like they just walked in on this craziness happening.
You look like minions.
You do.
So I'm going to say it, DJ. Is this outside?
It may be. It looks like that's light. It's really bad quality. I wish it was.
Yeah, it is. But it looks like an amphitheater outdoors. That's cool.
Well, if it's in California, it'll be warm enough to do this all night.
That's a good point, yeah. So I'm going to say it. If I were a kid, I would have lost it at that whole thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, if I'm 9 or 10, that's really cool.
I feel like this might have a potential to be more, be less self-referential than the Turtles thing was. This might just feel like an episode, maybe. At least more than that did.
But just way too long.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to adapt it to a different medium, DJ.
To the stage.
Jeffrey says he might have seen this before.
Oh, wow. That's weird considering you haven't seen all that much Power Rangers. I love the idea that this is someone's introduction to Power Rangers.
Okay, so Alpha looks really awful. He looks about as bad as Shredder in the Turtle stage show, which is what I was expecting Zed to look like. But then the putties just look like putties. And the snozberries taste like snozberries.
If we run out of days in this Morphin Mania, we're just going to throw in Willy Wonka.
Yeah, sure. And we'll talk about it as if it's a Power Rangers episode.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to take a long time, I see, to figure out that this putty is behind Alpha.
So interacting. Be like, it's right there. Let's pretend as if we are interacting with this stage show.
It's behind you.
Okay, we should do that. We should pretend like we're in. It's behind you. Turn around.
The putties are dancing.
Yeah, they're gonna do a performance art thing with this. I'm sure. Where I'm like, there'll be a lot of like choreography and fake fighting and stuff. Hopefully, it's actually choreographed, unlike the Ninja Turtle stage show. Oh yeah, Jeffrey reminds us, DJ, that no, he has seen a lot of Power Rangers. He just doesn't remember it.
Okay, sorry, didn't mean to question your nerd card. How could you not remember this?
Yeah, this does strike me as kind of memorable. Well, that I mean, I guess it was. He was like, wait a minute, I think I saw that.
Yeah. We're just gonna pick on Jeffrey the whole time. Thanks for tuning in, Jeffrey. We love you, and hope you can join us again soon.
So, riddle me this, DJ. If you were making a stage show like this, and you were going to use stock footage from Power Rangers because you couldn't or wouldn't build a command center, and you were going to see Zordon there and Alpha, if Alpha shows up on the stage, wouldn't you at least make him look about the same as he did in your stock footage?
Yeah, I mean, the head is really the most egregious part. Oh, here's the first interaction.
Yeah, the whole body's wrong, though.
I can't see the body very well.
Like, what is that belt thing he has on? Like, it's all wrong.
Well, he just has like blue leggings on with like some gold stuff taped to it.
Yeah.
It's probably like you think it's a kid, or do you think it's like a really small woman?
Well, in the show, it is a small woman. There are, I think, 3. So they probably did the same thing with the stage show, I imagine.
I guess we'll see now if it's season 2 or season 3. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Maybe it'll be someone, or maybe whoever's playing Alpha is a regular like college mascot or something.
Yeah.
Dude, this would have been a big deal, yeah.
That, like, could you imagine how loud those kids are screaming when
yeah. You know, it's the Beatles, man. Yeah, we got some backflips and stuff. Like, they're making this a spectacle. If you're there, this is cool.
I wonder if these guys show up to the to Morphicon. The actors who are in these suits. Not actors, the performers. So we got
the original last in-person Red Ranger.
So it's choreographed. They at least know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm occasionally having to remind myself I'm watching a stage show. Like this, I kind of feel like I'm watching Power Rangers right now.
They just got really close with their back handsprings. They almost nailed each other.
Well, that would be entertaining in a different way.
Oh, they're not going to speak? They're just like...
Yeah, no dialogue there. No, it wasn't.
Wouldn't it be great if it was just... If they got none of the voice actors, it was just Alpha talking the whole time?
Just the entire time?
They're just like miming.
They come up with a conceit where they lose their voices, like Shredder taking away everyone's voices in that stage show. I'm really expecting something like that in this.
Yeah.
Like
where they have to go into the audience and the kids have to like yell. Oh, here we go. We have dialogue.
Yeah, I assume they'd have some dialogue.
I'm really interested to see if they just pulled it from episodes.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
They actually got the cast to do this. Oh, is this a song?
Is it the Putty song?
That would be amazing. It's just...
What is Putty singing like even?
Who knows? Maybe they're just going to dance.
This strikes me as more what like a cog dance would be like than a putty dance.
Or the soccer ball heads from SPD.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if any of the putties are people that have been putties in the show.
Yeah. I don't know if you could ever find that out.
Because that's not super far-fetched. Well, believe it or not, I have met a guy who was a putty, and he could probably tell me.
Oh, wow. If this was at, I wonder, see, I was wondering if this was at an amusement park or like a, but if you're right and it is just like an amphitheater, it might be completely separate.
Hello, Ronimus Prime, and yes, this is a live commentary. That is what we're doing right now.
Please watch along with us because you'll have no idea. Because
we know what we're talking about. Yeah, click the link in the description, and you can see exactly the stream that we are broadcasting right now.
We're watching putties pick on kids in the audience.
Kids in the audience, or kiss them. This is fun.
This would be fun to be a putty right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, this doesn't translate great, like, trying to watch it again later, but if you can put yourself, like, in the time and place, this would have been cool to see, right?
Yeah. Maybe not at our age, but...
No, but this, yeah, taking your kids, though, like, this production is way better than I expected it to be.
Man, Babu's arms are so creepy.
What's exactly the same, Jason?
Is the Zed thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they're not changing anything. I mean, they're just using, stock audio and stuff that they have already.
I'm wondering how
like that music
this was by Saban. Like, because why wouldn't they just use the same costumes?
Well, we know the answer to that with Zed. It fell apart all the time.
Yeah, those aren't really worn.
I don't think you could move around in it like he's moving around in that.
And you probably couldn't wear those costumes for an hour.
Yeah, like I think I think we figured out. And they probably they're probably too heavy.
Yeah.
Like I think the
Ranger suits look good.
The fact that they look okay. Like the fact that the Zed suit looks as silly as it does and kind of looks like a Halloween costume kind of tells you that those suits are probably just too elaborate to do on a thing like this. Because the putty costumes are exactly the same. And they have to be able to like jump around and flip in those.
Yeah. Do you hear what's going on?
No. What is going on?
Said, these chickens lured the Power Rangers to us, and a chicken I don't know what is happening.
Like actual chickens?
Yeah, Goldar was holding like a big fake stuffed chicken that was supposed.
Is that any weirder than anything we've ever done in a Power Rangers episode?
I don't know. Did you have control of the subtitles, or were those just on by themselves in the beginning?
No, I turned them on. I turned them back off because they weren't that useful.
Oh, they weren't accurate? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can turn it back on.
I don't like them.
It's okay if they're not accurate.
They're bad.
I just was trying to figure out what's going on.
Because it's just standard YouTube closed captions. Like,
oh, okay.
I'm going to turn this back off.
Man, we're still
listening to Rita scream.
And they're just helping the random aliens.
I guess if you're an evil-looking alien, you're really easy to conscript into Zed's army. Well, I guess we do look like henchmen, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they said he was their mentor, so I'm building this whole backstory where they have trained with him in the past. Oh, wait, why do we bring him back? Quiet, you blabbering witch. That's a good line. Is it just me, or does even Rita have a big head? And she's a normal human.
That's just not a very nice thing to say about just some actress, okay?
No, I think it's the headpiece they have on her. She looks like, because they all have big heads. Goldar has a big head. Zed has a big head. Oh, that's cool.
Zed looks like a plush toy, man.
You would buy a plush toy if they had a Zed plush toy.
I would. Are you kidding? I would buy that costume. I'd love to have that.
That would be great. And I didn't expect an original monster. That's kind of cool.
No, and he looks fine.
Yeah, he looks like a regular.
I also think this guy playing Zed is too short.
Well, the costume is like all the costumes are smushed.
They're just disproportionate, right?
What is this lion guy?
Like this would be better.
That's kind of what it looks like.
A little bit, actually, yeah. So many parents brought their kids and then were reminded, oh yeah, Power Rangers has no educational value at all.
Or how many parents
children are getting no intellectual stimulation watching this?
How many parents brought their kids
8 hours? Sorry, what?
Just because they wanted to, and they have no idea what any of this stuff is. Like, probably a bunch.
Yeah, I bet very few parents were like my dad and my stepmom, who actually regularly watch Power Rangers with us. And if they weren't invested, they sure pretended like they were. Power Rangers was like it was like an event at our house.
Oh,
it was a show.
Gown.
She at least mentioned her new gown.
Oh, okay.
She's purple now.
Are you gonna mention how Zed got transformed into foam?
No, into this.
Right. Thomas says it's a Thundercats crossover. Cool.
I hope this is the episode where we get more people watching in the Rabbit stream than in YouTube.
Yeah.
Like just a bunch of people just watch. I'm noticing people in the Rabbit like posting laughs and stuff.
People showing up like, why is someone watching this? So she just got sent to the moon without a dumpster.
What was that sound effect?
What was that sound effect's word? Stop sucking up. This is the angriest Zed we've had in a while.
He's done this show like 4 times today, so he's sick of it.
Well, yeah, but it's pre-recorded dialogue.
I know. His chair is kind of lame in this. I like that we're flashing to the kids. It's kind of cool.
Boy, they were not afraid to let Zed be
man,
kind of scary in this, at least voice-wise.
Like destroying buildings. This is pretty intense.
But I mean, like, why poof?
Yeah.
You still hung up on the poof.
I can't get past it.
This lion is kind of creepy.
Did he just scream, I love fire?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I love fire!
I love fire!
Man, did they get every explosion from the whole series? That was the longest explosion montage. What's his name? Lumitor?
Illumitor?
Oh, I got you.
Rubitar.
Because he likes fire and he's a... Wait, no. Minotaurs are bulls, not lions. That is weird.
Well, hey, sometimes we have fish monsters that don't look like fish, so... Okay. That sounds like a standard Zed naming scheme to me. I look like myself again. See, when we see Stage Alpha again, look at how his trunks aren't even the same color. Like,
this set must be used for other things, because this is an awesome set.
That's just the command center.
No, I'm talking about this giant rock set they're on. Like, it's not really Power Ranger specific. And I doubt they built it just for this. Maybe they did.
Oh, no, they probably did.
Really?
Yeah, these kinds of productions are always built from scratch.
Man.
Did Goldar just say, go Gold Ranger?
I don't think that's what he said, no.
He invented the song in this stage.
Goldar just shows up. He's like, watch out, Danger. I'm for real.
Oh, we got some Ron Wasserman.
Oh, that's cool. Dude, like if I was a kid, this would have been a big deal.
This would have been awesome.
Like, oh, I went to California to watch an episode of Power Rangers.
This would be like a Ron Wasserman concert if the speakers were loud enough.
You know why one of the reasons this would have been a big deal when you were a kid? You'd probably feel like you were watching a taping.
Yeah, like you're in the audience.
Yeah.
They should, with a studio audience for Power Rangers.
Power Rangers was filmed with a live drooling child audience.
It's a good song choice. I like it.
Power Rangers with a laugh track that's clearly just children.
Someone should. That's got to be on YouTube, right?
The Power Rangers laugh track.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'll make it. Like,
Can you not do that?
It just writes itself.
So we know it's Adam and not Zach, clearly, because it's a White Ranger anyway.
Well, yeah, but you could also tell from the, like, if there was any question at all, you could tell from the morphing sequence.
Yeah.
Sequence. You can tell from them acting like they're morphing and jumping out on stage. So I'm disappointed that we're not going to get a Zordon on stage. I'm disappointed about that.
Wait, Zordon just said, Sensors read that Goldar has kidnapped the Black and Yellow Rangers. We know, Zordon. We just were here when it happened.
And the Big Ranger was like,
See, but that's consistent. Zordon never tells us things that we need to know, and when he does tell us stuff, we were looking at it the whole time.
Wait, is this original footage? Because he's been...
You know what? Maybe they did shoot that.
There's a lot of footage of him just sitting there. Maybe they have that. I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of cool if they did that. But they still should have made Alpha look more like Alpha on stage.
Man, look at all those people. That's crazy.
So Jeffrey sent an excerpt of a review of this.
Oh, sweet.
I think it was contemporary from when it came out.
Oh, yeah, he sent it to me, too.
Does this really qualify as a concert? Well, enough so that I had to review it. And therefore, this example of a new trend bringing kiddie fair to big stages in hopes of racking in bucks qualifies as the worst concert of the year in our annual sound check listing.
Oh, this man is a curmudgeon. He clearly doesn't have kids or watched any of this.
I bet he likes cats. Okay, so they
definitely shot
5 minutes a piece in a sound booth recording their dialogue. Okay, well, that would have been the first time in history they would have fought Squat and Babu.
Yeah, that would have been great.
That didn't happen.
The only time we get a Squat and Babu fight is in the World Tour.
I honestly thought it might happen. It's like, no, we finally have outfits we can shoot at it. Is that what you do when you hurt your ankle?
She just was walking and just tripped for no reason.
it's bad. He doesn't sound like Adam.
Oh, and now she's in chains.
That was so sad, Adam. It's her bad ankle.
Oh no, they're gonna go to Zed's cave.
Bad.
We spend way too much time in Zed's cave.
Yeah, why does he have a cave on Earth?
And why would you need that if you have other dimensions you could send people to? Boy, they're throwing her under the bus hard right now.
Is she faking it? Is she supposed to be out wide? Like,
I think maybe she is faking it.
Outsmarting them or something?
Yeah, that's clearly what's going on.
Okay. This is the most Adam has ever spoke to Babu.
I thought you were going to say ever. Do you know why Squat and Babu are in this as much as they are? Because there's no Bulk and Skull.
Yeah, they're the. That's interesting. You can't give a Bulk and Skull costume. I guess you could have just had.
You could, but yeah, you could just cast actors that sort of look like them.
But there's no school stuff in this. It is cool that this is all Ranger stuff.
Yeah, but we do throw Bulk and Skull in the middle of monster fights a lot and stuff. Or putty fights and things. But what would be really funny is if we were consistent with the way we did the dialogue, so you have human beings not in costumes, but they're like lip syncing.
So Adam and Aisha have just like turned Squat and Babu against each other, broke them up.
Hey, you think we'll get evil rangers in this? You think anybody will get mind controlled?
I hope they have the sock heads. The sock rangers are in this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not working.
Gee, I'm so surprised we're on stage. You had to contrive some way you couldn't teleport because you're on a stage. If you were out of costume, you also wouldn't be able to morph either. Hey, look, this is the most time we've ever spent in person with Lord Zed.
Yeah. I wonder what what made them choose to put these two Rangers as the main, like, you would think it would be like Kimberly and Tommy.
Well, I don't know. I think you're jumping the gun a little bit. We're only half an hour in. I bet each of them will pair off and like get like a subplot.
Maybe, yeah. Oh man, these are stage performers, not martial artists.
Yes. I think they separated them probably so that they'll do like a rescue plot now, right? Like they probably separated them so that they could do a bunch of, backflips and kicks and things and not 6 of them on stage all the time.
Yeah, every single time. That's a cool chair. Is that the chair he was in earlier?
I'm not sure. Okay, Zed looks. This is a weird point. Zed looks worst when he's head on. If he's in side profile, it's a little better. When it's head on,
no pun intended there. His head is the worst part of the costume. Yeah, because the face is wrong. Like his eyes are too big. It's like the leader version of Zed. Like his head is stretched.
If you're in the audience, you probably wouldn't notice it as much.
Yeah. So, what movie version or this version of Zed is your least favorite?
Well,
I
mean, yeah, I'd go for movie version just because the proportions aren't as wrong.
Oh, this guy's back.
We kind of do a thing like this in the Ninja Turtles one where we have like, except he's like a really incompetent journalist, where we have like a journalist that's like investigating and trying to figure stuff out. But here's this guy giving a bulletin.
No, this is taking itself really seriously. Like, I mean, for Power Rangers. But it's not
it's written like a Power Rangers episode.
Yeah, I mean, we've only called to the audience like twice. It's not really. It's just kind of like watching the Power Rangers episode.
And the only person who does it is Alpha.
And the putties.
Alpha's like our eyes in character for the audience. Because the Rangers haven't talked to the audience at all.
No, they're acting like they just have a studio audience. It's a trap!
Man, stage acting and Power Rangers just brings the like overacting to like the nth degree.
The max? Yeah, but they kind of go together, right? Like
every single syllable, they're doing a different motion.
Okay, it's time to do a thing. Like it's like, are you guys posing or doing sign language?
It's kind of cool. We had a little teleportation effect. The lights flashed and then it went dark.
Look, do you have to make a comment about every teleportation effect, DJ? Every time we have a teleportation effect in the stage show, we're going to do that. Look, it's the big fan!
Yeah.
They got the giant fan. That's awesome. So are they not in his cave anymore? Or did he... Okay, so wait. He just brought a throne and a big fan to his cave?
No, his palace is inside his cave.
His palace is in the cave?
Yes.
So I have a question, Cap.
Is it better than the zoo? Yeah.
Do you think your wife would like this? Because it cuts out all those parts she doesn't like.
Maybe I think one of the things that was appealing about that other stage show was the awful songs.
I was just saying because it cuts out all the sitcom-y part that she hates.
No, that's true. You know what we won't see? Megazord fights?
Yes, that would be amazing if they just had the costumes come out with like building sets.
Oh my god, that would be the best. What I was gonna say earlier with that set with the city we had, it looked like they just took stills of Sentai footage of the city
and just made cardboard
and put it in the background. Oh, she's coming back.
He cannot get rid of her. He's tried to get rid of her twice.
Can you please go into your regular gown, Rita?
So I don't know if I'm right about this, but it feels like this is probably like pre the wedding.
Could be. I mean, they were probably producing this for like a while before it was released. The show might have moved on.
So it's like, let's bring Rita back and make a big deal out of doing a thing with her and Zed, because he's just like, let's get rid of her.
Yeah. She's just pathetic in this.
You know what? This is not funny.
No. I'm kind of disappointed that these two alien dudes aren't doing more. They're just kind of helping out. I thought they were going to like...
Why are they even here? Like, why do we need them?
Yeah, I don't know. They just can't... She's going Daffy Duck.
Wow. Something's really happened to her.
Is she drunk this whole time?
Did she take her own love potion? Like... I like how the Power Rangers are in these cages and they're just standing there not saying anything. We just thought to do that.
Why do we need to do something? Why aren't they trying to rescue their friends already?
Yeah. Well, because it's a trap. Remember?
Okay, so we have
Alpha was like, don't go into the cave, it's a trap.
So they're just sitting around, not going?
Okay, it feels like Zed is doing a magic trick right now. Zed's like, okay, I'm going to pull out these curtains.
That's probably what's going to happen. He's probably going to beam. I think he said he's going to beam them somewhere. And
When I bring them down, they will have disappeared. It's amazing.
If he put on like a top hat and like one of those tuxedos, that would be the best.
Yeah, he does like a Penn and Teller thing where he's Penn and then one of the putties is Teller. He just doesn't say anything. He's just an assistant. I'm Zed, and this is my partner, Putty.
Oh, he turned them into monkeys?
It's amazing.
Oh, wow. This is where Turbo got it from.
This is
now
really
we know that Babu has an Aunt Ida. That's canon.
So did that demorph them? Are they? I didn't see. Are they in Power Ranger outfits as monkeys, or are they just monkeys?
I don't know. That would be funny.
Wait, how?
Oh, he's doing it again.
Wait, how did they do this play? Is it like magic tricks or something?
Yeah, I mean, this is by definition a magic trick. We got the standard sound effect for...
Now they're birds.
So we're just going to keep doing this? These things always come in threes, DJ.
So was he not impressed enough with the monkeys? He's doing it again. Here we go.
It's just for the audience, you know. Yeah. Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, okay, they're not even birds anymore. You're going to turn them into something else. Shut up.
This is like the end of Emperor's New Groove.
Okay, what's your guess? Pet rocks?
Yeah, it's
dogs?
It's getting smaller. Maybe mouse? I'll go mouse.
Insects? You just won't even be able to see them? This time they just disappeared?
It's like a flea circus.
Why do we even need this monster? He's not doing anything.
Well, he said fire a lot and blew up the city.
Oh, no, we just closed the door.
Oh, it's too abominable to even let you see what he did to them.
We closed the cave's barn door. Cinematographic wrote Tengu Warriors New Groove.
Please isolate this Zordon dialogue and just use it. It would be great. Zed has turned the Black and Yellow Ranger into birds.
Jason Goldman says, I love when they bring out the weapons like the Z-Rex blaster in Power Rangers, you know, the tag team cannons. It would be really funny if they did that in the stage show. Never mind, I don't have Trini to translate.
Oh, here we're watching the weird flying footage.
So, what are the people in the audience seeing when we're seeing stock footage because I don't see any TVs anywhere. I don't see screens.
Well, there's a big screen, but the door's closed right now, so I don't know where. There was a screen behind it because that's where they jumped out of. But I don't know what they're seeing right now because the door's closed.
The logo maybe change and becomes a screen?
Maybe.
Probably not. Okay, so all the audience gets to do is say "Go Go Power Rangers" like over and over again.
Well, we have to brainwash them.
Well, it's a good thing we're not watching a Pokemon stage show right now. Okay, say it with me. You gotta catch them all. Did they just get stuck in a tree? Now they're trapped in this tree. Why are we still looking at this tree? Oh,
they're coming. They're just running by foot.
Well, then why did they beam there? Why didn't they?
Gaps.
There's the
Because
screen.
they thought it would be cool if they like ran at us and then we saw them come through. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is that screen.
Was that a thing you did just for dramatic effect?
Oh, another cool song. Obviously.
Oh, they are calling their swords.
What is gonna happen? Is it gonna be all? It's gonna be all on the screen.
It is. It's gonna be all on the screen. What's with all the blurring?
They gotta hype it up, man. This is a special version.
Special episode of Morphin Mania, you guys. DJ, I think I'm gonna be glad we did this one time.
Hey, I mean,
it is safe to say I will probably never come back to this.
Red Dragon online. And the Big Dragon was like, all right, let's do it.
You know what, though? We have
Dragon
watched
on.
episodes way worse than this.
yeah, this is not as horrible as I was expecting.
It's too long, but like watch this at like twice the speed. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just you have the control to do that.
Yeah, we could be doing that right now. And then everybody watching on the day is like, okay, Cap, tell me when I got hit ×2. Okay, so now we're just watching footage we've seen before a million times.
This is where I would be bored if I was there because I already zone out during the Megazord fights and I've already seen this footage like a million times.
Yeah, like you traveled all the way there to watch footage you've seen before in an amphitheater outdoors.
Yeah, why did they not get martial artists? Like, you've never been to Universal Studios, but they have a Indiana Jones stage show, and it's really cool. Actually, no, that was at Disney. It was Hollywood Studios.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
They actually have real martial artists doing cool stuff, doing stunts right in front of you. It's pretty fun.
Okay, that's
That's real Zed, yeah.
That's real Zed.
So there's the screens.
There's the screen. But like you said earlier, didn't we close the doors in front of it?
Where is the bomb?
What's with the aspect ratio on the side screen? Did you see that?
Yeah, they're like
They
Portrait.
make them skinny.
Yeah.
They scrunch them. So there was a Batman stage show like this that I think England did that they took worldwide a few years ago. I wanted to go. I didn't get a chance.
oh wow. The lion monster is pretty sassy.
You haven't said fire in a while. Wait, is he fighting the screen?
I think so. I think he's supposed to be
That's
the
how
monster.
they're doing this fight? I would have left the Megazord out. This is bad. This is not how I would have done this.
And
DJ.
they're shooting this like up close to make it look. But if you're at the stage, you're just seeing a guy with a costume like yelling at a screen.
And he's probably casting a shadow on it. DJ, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
This is killing the show for all these kids.
It is. He's fighting a screen. He's not even fighting a screen. He's like smack talking a screen.
We're not showing the kids during this part. I wish we were, because they're probably all confused.
Okay, that's funny. Like we do this. We do the standard like Rangers falling thing, and then they just walk out of the screen.
So are the Rangers
they're
giant?
jumping out of the screen.
Are the Rangers supposed to be giant at this point, or did he shrink back?
No, they fell out of the Megazord.
Right. But he was fighting the Megazord like he's giant. So are they giant, or is he small now?
Maybe he wasn't fighting them. Maybe he's powerful enough to fight them small.
Was he just yelling up at it? Is that what's going on? When he wasn't fighting the screen, he was like, "Hey, you guys come down here. I'm not even going to get big. I don't feel like that."
Well, he took out the Megazord in his small size, so he
as a small monster. Wow. Okay, so he is to date the most powerful thing they've ever fought.
Yes, the minute. What's his name? The Illumitar.
No, the
Ronimus, I don't know if that stage show had Calendar Man in it because I didn't get to see it. But we're probably talking about the same thing. I forget what that was called. It was like Batman The Experience. I forget what it was called.
Batman Turn Off the Dark.
I knew they were going to do this at some point, DJ.
Well, that's the movie logo. You see that behind him?
I missed it.
It was the white, the white movie logo.
Wait, we want rain? They're doing a rain dance with the audience right now? Is that what's going on? It's a Power Rangers rain dance?
So rain is his weakness. He's powerful enough to destroy the Megazord, but rain is his weakness.
Can I take back what I said earlier?
It was good. They reached their time limit. They should have stopped at 45 minutes.
He growls like Razor from Ninja Turtles 2.
Which is
No, I'm sorry, not Razor. Not Super Shredder. He's got a Super Shredder. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like Ninja Turtles too.
No?
Yeah.
But Super Shredder's awesome.
I mean, he's awesome.
Yeah, Batman Live. That's what that was called. That sounds like a really obvious thing I should have remembered, but...
They just treated Billy like a genius. He said, well, Lumitar is made of fire, and water puts fire out.
Right like, after you just chanted, we need rain 55 times. Oh, this is bad. 4 Power Rangers, even. I don't know. I draw the line at monster fighting a screen.
Did you just hear that?
No, what did it say? What did it say?
Talking out of the birds. Adam said, "Rah, this is the strangest thing that's ever happened to me."
Yeah, no, they're still in costume.
Yeah.
Tanya, you should just remember, you got paid.
It's kind of cool that they're like Power Ranger versions of the birds. They have like white. You see the white?
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's a prop I would like.
That's my favorite part so far. We got Power Ranger birds with the white patterns in them. Jason Cinematographic wants to know how you felt about Kino in Ninja Turtles 2. Do you remember Kino?
Kino.
He was the pizza delivery guy who became a foot soldier.
Oh yeah,
trying to infiltrate the foot soldiers.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
I love Kino. Kino would have made this show better. Not the Power Ranger show, but this stage show specifically.
Kino should have been a Power Ranger.
That would have been fun, yeah. He might have been old by 90.
I don't care if he was too old. I don't care. Or he could have played a monster or something. I mean, like he was.
Well, he could have been in the suits.
He could have been in the suits, yeah. He was in any of the suits. Kino's just a putty for 5 seasons. Speaking of putties, they're back. Are you doing a putty impression? What are you doing right now?
I think we're losing Jason.
Jason's losing his mind. DJ is done putting up with this, so he's just playing with his cat.
How is this still going after the Megazord fight? I thought that was the end.
Is there going to be another Megazord fight? Are we gonna bring out the Ultra Zord? So
Tor. I need Tor.
yeah, wouldn't it be great if you had a monster? I was gonna say that if you had like a Golden Armor monster or something at the bottom of the screen, like do this, try to flip Tor over, and then Tor's just on his back, and then you just cut to Zordon saying, "Let's never use that again."
This is not crazy enough to be like.
Wait, why did the putties have the Infinity Gauntlet?
I was about to say, what is that?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Wait,
are they assembling something?
We got to stop saying the same thing at the same time.
I'm sorry. It's your turn to say whatever I'm thinking of.
Wait, why are they... Okay, so some are using them as masks and some of them are using them as guitars.
Wait, what is this?
This is a putty song.
Is this original?
Yes. I think. It's what they were dancing to earlier, but it had lyrics all of a sudden. Oh no, they're singing about how they're assembling a monster. It's literally saying, "We're assembling a monster."
The putties are rapping, guys.
Except like they're not actually talking.
We have jumped the shark for the Power Rangers stage show. We jumped the shark.
This is amazing. Well, we lost the fire lions, so we need something. Yes.
Evil magic of Zed.
Well, Goldar's not out of character. This is just what Goldar's like. Oh, it's the Hollow Monster.
The Hollow Monster. Like holographic or empty?
No, I think devoid of anything inside is what he means. That stands a chance of beating the Power Rangers.
No one can defeat a
Where Zed's like,
Hollow
I've got a great plan. I'm going to get a chocolate bunny, and I'm going to make it huge. No, Zed, how about the Easter Phoenix? That's a better idea. We should do that.
Oh, he's getting the birds in position, he said.
Okay, if you guys think me talking to a Zed action figure is going too far,
Then you're not watching along.
I give you Exhibit A.
It's like the what's his name? Gorg? From
The Day the Earth Stood Still, it's Gort.
Gort, yeah. He's got I mean, he doesn't look like him, but he's got the big menacing
Barada Niktu.
Love that movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite science fiction films. Maybe my favorite science fiction film. It's kind of the obvious obligatory thing to go to, but it's like the Citizen Kane of superhero or sorry, of sci-fi movies. It's just that good.
Yeah, it's really good. I showed it to my wife this year or last year, 2018.
That is still on my He Made Me Watch list for Eric. He hasn't seen it.
Oh, he needs to.
Yeah, but for some reason I always forget it, and then I just show him bad things. Things I thought were okay, and then turned out to not be that great.
Things you should not have gone back to.
My track record is way worse than his.
They're birds. What do you think's with them, Tommy? Can he not see them? Why is he saying what's with them?
What? It's so you never thought you'd hear Adam being a bird and just go, hello!
Hello.
Okay, so Saba's talking with the worst British accent in the history of bad British accents.
He's shaking Saba as he talks.
Yeah, like, see, look, Saba's talking. Because he's got to have exaggerated movements just like we do, but I'm holding him. Every time he talks, it just makes my arm flail everywhere.
Calm down, Saba. He just starts holding it.
He just chokes him out. Stop moving! Stop it! And then Saba's like, ah!
Consider me doing one.
This is too much. Okay, help him defeat the monster, Jason.
Are you supposed to scream?
Yep.
Did you see that girl?
Is anyone else not surprised that the way you beat the hollow monster is just to yell at it?
Well, we took out Lumitar by just praying for rain. Tommy ripped off his arm.
He's just ripping off pieces of the hollow monster. Because, again, this stood a chance of winning.
Well, the hollow monster is just like he's a symbiote, we've learned.
Yeah, the hollow monster is not actually a real person.
Is it a symbiote, a symbiote, or a symbiont? That's... People are yelling in the comments. People are like typing out their yells, trying to be part of the stage show. Ah!
Thank you, audience. Thank you, commenters. We couldn't have done it without you.
This YouTube video would have turned out differently. I don't mean the one we're making. I mean the one we're watching. No, you're all yelling at once.
One at a time.
Okay, so because it's irritating and amusing, I'm going to very briefly do what I did with the Ninja Turtle stage show and say, what exactly is happening with the kids in the audience who would have to sometimes be there and sometimes not be there? And why are they there in the first place?
Well, because they're all in different locations, but the kids are always there.
Scenes.
Yeah.
And also, why aren't the Power Rangers surprised to see them? Like, in the logic of this, what are the children?
Man, just when you think Jason David Frank's acting couldn't get worse.
And he's not even there!
Cave.
Did you hear him? He's like, tell us how to get into the cave. It was really weird.
The only thing that would have made that worse is if it ended with the word them. How are we going to defeat them?
That guy was like, that guy fell down and then had to get up to get in
Why
his
is that guy
chair.
adjusting his tie?
He was like hiding under the desk.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it kind
Why
of
does
looks
he have
like
to do it
something
from a
else.
cave?
It looks like he just got back from... Never mind.
So wait, the whole idea is Zed operates now out of that cave he's always using because he wanted to send Rita to the moon and not deal with her? And you're right, that is the movie logo.
Oh my gosh, is she seducing Squad? What is happening?
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Is that too much for you? You can't deal with Kimberly
No,
seducing Squad?
I just have to do something.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yes, Jason, please save yourself.
Yeah, this is inappropriate for children. It's funny every time. Okay.
What's happening?
Okay.
What did he do? How did that help them?
Did it open the door?
That's the password?
The password is and rolling around like an idiot. DJ, I feel like I could write one of these really easily.
I feel like we could write it right now. Let's do it.
It would be too sophisticated and cerebral.
It would not have Kimberly go seducing Squad.
We would write something that reviewer that hated this stage show liked, but no one else. That's what would happen.
I'm starting to sympathize with the stage show or with the reviewer.
With
At
the
this
critic.
point, if he sat through the whole thing. The beginning was a lot of fun. This is just
Yeah,
dragging
'cause he
so
had to
long.
go there.
Yeah. He had to fly out. Could you imagine like the newspaper that sent him out there?
So well, you bought it.
See, that's a different chair. The one chair he was in was really cool.
Thomas says we need a rewind on this. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yes. Hey, you have the power, patrons. Where's Malik? Is Malik watching?
I really should have muted you as you were saying.
It's cool every time he comes out though, with the fog and everything.
Yeah, no, the entrances are great. And then I'm reminded, oh yeah, that's right. He's plush Lord Zed.
It's so weird how much purple is in this before Ivan Ooze.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, foam rubber Zed. This is also the most Squat and Babu have ever said anything.
This is their moment to shine right here. Babu.
This stage show is the reason they're not in the movie.
Well, they got their 15 minutes of fame already.
Yeah.
Let's make a pig guy.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that Pudgy Pig is not in the stage show. That seems like a thing they do, right? Where they like litter it with props, and then they have him run around and like eat a bunch of stuff.
I was talking about the movie guy. Hey, when we get there...
Oh, no, I know that, but it just made me think of Pudgy Pig, and I was like, yeah, that seems like a stage show thing.
When we get there, we should come up with some kind of headcanon where the movie guy is a descendant of Pudgy Pig or like a relative of Pudgy Pig.
Would that make him like part real pig after what happened with the second Pudgy Pig?
I don't know. It depends on which one he's related to.
Yeah. Boy, I've never given that any thought.
Pudgy Pig's nephew.
I haven't at this point given the show too much thought, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm touching you for no reason.
He's still doing the Saba thing. Why did he say, I agree with Blue Ranger? He said, I'm sorry, Tommy. I agree with Blue Ranger instead of Billy.
Yeah, if you're going to speak in code, just call him White Ranger also. So Goldar's face looks way worse way up close. You see how big his mouth is? It's like, I
can't get over his like pink underflesh.
Thomas says, are they supposed to be blind?
I feel sorry. I completely reversed what I said earlier. Adam and Aisha have been sitting in these stupid cages the whole show.
Yeah. I kind of thought that was going to happen. But I thought they were going to pair the other ones off. It's been 4 and 2.
Yeah. I don't know what chose that.
The other Rangers are just the damsels in distress. At least they didn't use both of the girls for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
That's like straight up tango noises.
DJ, as much as everyone's exaggerating every time they say anything, like, you're really lucky you're not here in person with me right now, because every time I said anything to you, I'd just be like, so DJ, what do you think of this?
I'd just be like falling off the screen.
Knocking you over constantly. You'd just be like, quit touching me. Stop it. Like, why can these Power Rangers not talk to each other without, like, knocking into each other constantly?
They're just like annoying siblings in the back of a car on a road trip.
Like Power Rangers PDA?
Ooh, Echo is creepy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's cool.
Boy, they developed this before the parent memo, that's for sure.
Okay, so the
alien things have like those glow things that you always give kids at a stage show like this.
Yeah, they're doing something. They're just watching. They're just enjoying this.
They're doing something.
They're part of the audience.
Did you go upstairs just to get some toys to play with because you're bored?
No, I also went to the bathroom.
I mean, that's totally understandable if that's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is so long. Jason was like, he needed a bathroom break. Jeffrey says, Zordon, are we there yet?
I just saw that.
So, did I miss anything?
No.
Except that Zed looks like a ghost right now.
Actually, what did Jason miss? What was happening the entire time he left?
I've already forgot.
Did he miss the squat rolling around and the door opening thing?
Yes, because he left right after the creepy part.
Yes. What creepy
But you
part?
saw the yelling.
It's moving him.
It's so funny. It's funny every time.
You should have got your Saba for this episode.
Whoa, what? Wait a minute. This is worth everything.
It's a giant Zed, and it's
you
not
guys look at giant Zed. Okay, that is
Giant Zed.
I want that.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that. It's Super Zed. I was not expecting that. This is amazing.
That's actually awesome. Look, the kids are terrified.
This is the best thing ever. I didn't know. I've been waiting my whole life to see Giant Zed, but you know what's crazy? He looks good.
Yeah, he looks like Zed.
More light.
What lights do the kids have?
More light so that we can see Giant Zed.
Did they give them lights or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
Poor Billy had to say this for like an hour.
Thomas just wrote more light.
Man, could you imagine how cool that would be to have that giant? I mean, what would you do with it? It would be stupid, but it'd be awesome.
I'm trying to decide if it's a balloon.
Is it?
It's a balloon. It looks good from far away. When you shoot it close, it's a balloon.
No, I want that for your roof, like at Halloween time.
It's so bad.
That would be amazing.
I'm gonna look into this. I gotta know where it is.
The hands are really cool. Like they're moving around and stuff.
I would spend real money on that.
Did they? Maybe they actually blew it up.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna do the show multiple times.
Oh, it's deflating. Yeah,
They deflated the Zed balloon. You know what though? The Zed balloon still looks better than Stage Zed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That was a really cool prop, dude.
That is really cool.
Okay, this whole thing was worth it. I got to see a giant Zed balloon. I'm happy.
I did not watch that far. That was really cool.
This was better than the Macy's Day Parade, man. Like
Macy's Day Parade.
Okay, this is going to be a weird point to make, but most of the kids in this audience would not have heard some of the parts of the theme song that they played during the stage show.
Oh yeah, they're playing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that'd be a big deal for them.
Well, they wouldn't even know what it is.
But I mean, it leads into the same thing, so they would probably know that it's the same song.
Yeah. Well, here, this is a different song, but like earlier, they have played parts of the actual theme song that don't show up in the show, I think.
Okay.
Like the verses.
But yeah, because for a second I thought the beginning of "I Will Win" here was the beginning of the theme, and it's not. But I think somewhere I heard other parts of that.
So I was gonna say they make good song choices, but like there's not really bad song choices with Ron Wasserman.
Yeah, exactly. You go for all the standards, you're good. I think it would be really funny if all 5 of the other Rangers had gotten kidnapped, and then it was "Go White Rangers," and then they did the White Rangers song.
So Billy is definitely a dancer. I've seen him do some moves, but he's doing good. I mean, they're all doing fine.
Let's be honest, Cap. You would use it all year long and not just at Halloween. You better believe it, man.
Your wife would hate that.
Nah, it would turn into the Zed cave. There'd be nowhere else to put it. This sign back here, I'd have to remake and say Zed cave.
Zed cave.
Different.
Yeah, which sounds dumb until you remember he has a Zed cave.
So Tommy just looks like he's depressed. He's like,
why are we slowly walking up? Okay, so
oh wow.
Can I make the suggestion that if you have a giant Zed balloon, that should be your big finish, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're finishing with a fight after Zed just got destroyed. It's a nice fight. I like it. But that Zed balloon just...
I look normal again. after I got popped.
Okay, so status quo is intact.
Gotta do that. If I were making the stage show, I would have tried to, and I don't think this is that hard to do. I would have tried to build a suit for Zed that glowed on stage. That like when he gets angry, it glows.
No, man, if you cut that whole middle section out with a lion and that Megazord fight, like that would have been really
And
good.
the hollow monster.
Yeah, that part. I don't know what that was about.
That was dumb. I don't know what that.
They must have just had to fill out time. It must have had
That
to.
was dumb for Power Rangers.
It must have had to have been an hour.
You guys, this has less than a minute left.
They're gonna wrap up quickly. From now on, for the rest of Morphin Mania, you're just gonna take Saba and just shake him around.
Yeah, I forgot to have him here right now, but yeah, that's exactly right.
Inside joke that no one will get except for the handful of people that are with us.
15 people that sat through the stage show. Don't do drugs, kids. Let's pretend like this was about anything. And that was it.
Oh man, we didn't get to see the. I'm sure there was like some credits or something, but
Yeah, there probably was, but the video we were watching didn't have it.
Wow.
Okay. So that's it. We got through it. Wow. Well, I still submit the whole thing was worth the Zed balloon for me. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
before we knew it was a balloon, when we just saw that giant Zed, we were both like just in awe. We were just like shocked. It was really cool.
You know what though? The fact that it's a balloon did not, as much as you would think it would, deflate my enjoyment of it.
No, it was really cool. Wow.
You're supposed to laugh. I said deflate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, everybody, thanks so much for watching. We are bat shooting, so we're going to shoot one more video tonight. DJ, the next thing we're doing is what, sir?
We'll be doing Alpha's Magical Christmas.
Alpha's Magical Christmas. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I haven't either.
Oh, cool. So once again, we get to do a blind commentary on a thing we don't know that did. Now, I don't know if that ever aired. I think that was also just a VHS tape, right?
I know it was a VHS tape. I don't know if it aired.
All right, cool. So look forward to that, everybody.
It is also on the disc. If you guys have your discs, tune in.
Yeah, watch it with a better transfer.
We'll see you tomorrow, day 54.
Yeah, and if you're watching live, stick around with us. And that's going to be short. That's probably just 20 or 30 minutes, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
I haven't looked it up, actually. I'm not sure how long it is, but...
Cool.
All right, folks. Thanks again for watching. We sure appreciate it. DJ, this was fun. This was hilarious to have to sit through.
It was not near as bad as it could have been. I mean, I enjoyed it.
There was a middle 25 minutes or so where I'm just like, I don't want to be here anymore. But then it turned around a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. It was fun.
Or the Black Rangers, though, man. They got thrown out of the bus hard.
I don't know about you, but top 10 monsters for this season, Hollow Monster.
Hollow Monster.
Or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Hollow Monster.
Also, this is a tick reference, but I half expected those birds to start speaking French. Anyway, thanks again for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow if you're watching this after the fact. I'm Captain Logan. This is Jason.
It was me.
And there's DJ.
It's me.
Later, folks.